Hey y'all, what's crackin'? Welcome to Intuneology episode 11, Aquarius season 2021. Aquarius is the sign of the year. Today, the 19th of January through February 18th, brings some of the most powerful energy of all year. Things may shake you to awake you. It's about inspiring change within us and a shifted perspective. Aquarius is the water bearer. This represents our abilities to raise the collective consciousness. Using its vessel of water and the power of air, we also have the ability to take our consciousness and collect it into our vessel and use our power of air, also known as our breath, to transform it and give it back to Mother Earth for it to be healed. It's all about the collective, not just ourselves. Aquarius is all about community. This time will be about turning to the community, and that is the key of Aquarius season. Do not walk alone. This is a good time to find innovative ways of our community and what is available to us. You are not alone. We are all going through our changes. It's time to shift into a new, truer, complete sense of power within our lives. Aquarius can be a very intense season. From all of the things that we've went through, we can then learn more of what is wanted. Going through the unwanted lets you more clearly know what is wanted. We all want a more fair and just world for all of us. So let's go into some key dates for Aquarius season 2021. So today, 119, the beginning of Aquarius season. Like I said, we just went over all of this information about what is to come energy-wise for Aquarius season. 120, Mars conjunct Uranus. Mars energy is fiery, Uranus energy is erratic. These two together can kind of be explosive. When these combine, we will be more confident in trying new things as well. We'll have an innovative and kind of shifted perspective. 122, Mars squares Jupiter. This explosive energy is amplified by Jupiter. The combo of Mars and Jupiter is helpful as well for our confidence. It's time to push past our fears, especially if we've been feeling stuck, or if you've been playing it safe up until this point. This may be the push that is needed for you. You are much stronger than you fear. 3 years ago or so, I set sail on an adventure that led me to facing so many of my fears. I faced my fears purposely because I knew on the other side is not what is feared. It is knowledge and it is experience. And just because you experienced something once before does not need to be the next outcome the next time around. Things are always changing. Just because you didn't like something even in the past doesn't mean that you won't like that now. We got to stay open to the possibilities. On 128, we have a Leo full moon and the sun will conjunct Jupiter. There's a lot of things on top of each other unfolding at the beginning of 2021. The energy of this is the culmination point of all of this explosive energy that has been lingering. It's coming to a heed to be cleared once and for all. This is very heightened energy, but look for the bright side that is coming. The sun conjunct Jupiter is a positive omen. It signifies needing to think outside of the box, a new perspective, and just looking at the bigger picture of things. 130, we have the first Mercury retrograde of 2021. Of course, it falls in Aquarius. You may notice themes from November of 2020 kind of resurfacing during this Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrogrades 3 times this year, all in air signs. This time will be spent focusing outward instead of inward. They fall in February, June, and October. Air signs are all about community, relationships, and teamwork. This time will be about communication and expansion. How well do we communicate with others? How much do you contribute to society? Make sure you share the ideas that you have or any messages that you have as well that are important to you. You never know when someone else may need to hear that same thing. It's time to speak our truth. On 2-2, we have angel number, master number 22. It's all about support, growth, and building on your dreams and your desires. It's a power day filled with soul potential, purpose, and even gifts. We will be called to leave behind the old. It's soul journey time, baby! 2-6, Venus squares Uranus. Mercury retrograde and Venus align with Uranus. Old love wounds may resurface during this time. Even past relationships could come around again in some way. New information will be surfaced at this time, though, about these relationships or about some sort of closure from this experience. On 2-8, the Sun conjuncts Mercury retrograde. This is a key point of Mercury retrograde cycle. Mercury is the messenger of the gods, so make sure to pay attention to any messages that may come during this time. You may also receive signs from the universe, which are the messages that I'm talking about. Mental fogginess, delays, miscommunication, these are all signs to slow down. Mercury is moving backwards. We are revisiting just briefly, so make sure you pause before making any big decisions, even if you can wait until the Mercury retrograde cycle is over. On 2-11, we have an Aquarius new moon as well as the Chinese New Year begins. This is ringing in that strong age of Aquarius energy. At one point, we have 6 planets in Aquarius. The Sun, Venus, Mercury, the Moon, Saturn, and Jupiter. The Age of Aquarius themes will be slowly integrated into our lives. This new moon is all about a change of pace. There may be some unsettling news during this time as well. But whatever comes our way, it gives us a chance to think about things differently. It's all about seeing the world from a bigger outside perspective. The Chinese New Year is the year of the ox. It's all about slow and steady, hardworking, and honest. This is a time of nourishment and harvest. On 2-17, Saturn squares Uranus. This is the most important alignment of this year. It only happens once every 22 years, and it is happening 3 times this year: February, June, and December. This is the first of the alignment, indicating rebellion and change within the governing society. This is combative energy, kind of a push-pull between government and anti-government. Saturn's all about the traditions and the way it has been, and Uranus is all about rebellion and the way it could be. Much needed changes are possible now. It's going to shake you to awake you, like I said. And the weak will crumble. The strong will stand the test of time. But the weak will be rebuilt into something even stronger. Last but not least, on 2-18, we have the Sun entering into Pisces. This is the last season of the astrological year, the zodiac. Like I said, after Pisces, we will be entering into a new astrological year. That is when the energy of 2021 will actually begin. We are still in the astrological year of last year, and that's probably why things feel so similar still to what happened last year. So I hope after Pisces season, ultimately, the energy definitely shifts. But this season is all about outwardly shifting. So I hope you can get that energy as well. I'm sending you guys all the love. Thank you so much for tuning in to Intuneology. I appreciate it greatly. I will see you guys very soon. Next week, I'll be back for the Leo full moon. Lots of love. Thank you very much. Zen Jen out.